All right. Yep. So, welcome to the reboot of the reboot of my kind of countdown of recap of my personal top 20 or top 100 games I played up until I was 25, arbitrary cutoff. And we got the Peanut Gallery, Mr. Mike Bash, Mr. Raptor here to provide their thoughts and commentary as well. It's been about a year since I recorded one of these, but back in action. As is tradition, I like to give a little hint for what each game is going to be, and then give people a chance to kind of guess what they think it is. So, yeah, what do you think? What do you think we got today?
What if 45 isn't even League of Legends and it's just like Dota?
Yeah, that'd be a pretty funny joke. A storm's coming. That sounds like a DMC reference, but you didn't play DMC.
I did play DMC 4.
Does that game have the song that goes, "I am the storm that is approaching"?
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
I didn't know that song was from that game.
Is there a I don't know, is there another game that uses that song?
I'd guess not, probably. Look, we can just start with number 50, and you can think about the other ones a little bit longer.
Average day in LA. Is that like a GTA?
I'll let you guess the first two.
Probably.
And we'll move on.
Never asked for this. I don't know. Surely there's like a game where the like one of the lines is, "I never asked for this." I don't know, Batman.
What's Purple Core?
That's for you to
I'm
figure
looking
out.
at 5049 for now. I think 49 is probably like GTA, and then 50. Dude, I don't know, man. Batman, Spider-Man.
Okay, some man game. What about you? What's your guess for number 50?
For 50?
Yeah.
Never asked for this. I don't have a guess, to be honest. Not sure.
All right. 3, 2, 1. It is Deus Ex: Human Revolution.
Does he say, "I never asked for this"?
He says, somebody asks you a question, and he's just like, "I never asked for this." Exactly like that.
Okay, that makes sense because it's Human Revolution. That's. Oh wait, no, that's not the new one. The newest.
Yeah, it's not the
newest
one.
One was Mankind Divided, right?
Yeah. This is the one before that. The first kind of like reboot one. I guess not really reboot, but like the first prequel one. So yeah, I mean this one, I think one of the things I really liked about, I think gameplay wise, it really did faithfully kind of recreate that feeling of the old game, where you do have a lot of kind of freedom to explore the environment, approach problems like you want to, do a mixture of stealth, other bullshit, shooting, exploration, that kind of thing. So I think it did a great job of bringing that kind of gameplay from the original game and recreating it in more modern conventions. I do think and there's something they actually fixed in the director's cut. The boss fights were pretty fucking bad. This bloke up here with the terrible haircut, I spent probably like 2 hours on that guy just because, I don't know, the game did not feel like it was like well designed for boss fights, and I think that if I remember right, I think that's what everybody complained about. Yeah, honestly, they were boring.
You're telling me the director's cut actually did something about it?
Yeah, actually like made it where there's like alternate ways. So it's like one of the cool things about the original game is like a lot of the bosses you can like get around like indirectly. Some of them with more like kind of creative ways. Like there's one boss, like it's pretty easy, just like set up landmines, and then like when they start the combat, they just fucking blow up instantly. Stuff like that. So I think there's also a lot of ways just like completely avoid some of the boss fights. And I think the director's cut, if I remember correctly, I've never played the director's cut, but if I remember right, they fixed a lot of that in the director's cut, where there's now more ways to deal with it. Yeah, when I played with it, it did have pretty bad boss fights. Aside from that, the rest of the gameplay and shooting felt completely okay. I think story-wise, it did a pretty good job of tying into the original game without feeling too contrived. There's a couple references to it. You meet one really important character kind of in the middle, and there's one really, really important guy that gets a cameo at the end, but it's not really like super tied in. Honestly, I mean, I feel like it maybe could have been tied in a little bit better because I didn't find it completely believable. This is like in the same world as the original game. Granted, the original game was written in, I don't know, written in a way that definitely makes it kind of difficult to tie into. But I think they did okay given what they had to work with. I'd overall say that they did about as well as they could as far as like tying it in to the original plot. I think another strength this game also has is it really the hub areas in like Detroit and I forgot what the other city is. Is it in it's in China, I think. I forgot exactly what city it was. Shanghai, I think. And but yeah, both the hub areas are both really good. Uh, do a really good job of environmental storytelling, give you some kind of time between kind of big story beats to walk around, explore, see different things, do some side quests. So I think they're really well designed, even though they're not very big. It definitely does. It does a good job of kind of like bringing the world to life a little bit more. So it's not just kind of like a one corridor after the next corridor. Yeah, I think Human Revolution overall really good game. It's got a couple funny scenes like this.
My brother for trying to set up shop in the area. Rest in peace, Big Rizzle.
Yeah, rip. It's Adam Jensen. He's
That was pretty good.
he's like it's kind of like dry sense of humor. He's like pretty funny sometimes. So yeah, I think he's not the most exciting protagonist from like a character perspective, but he's pretty funny sometimes. So yeah, any thoughts on this game?
He was a good man. I don't think that's from this
Yeah,
game.
that's from the other one. And he's like,
Where was the previous one?
What do you mean? Like, where was it?
Yeah, has the original been on the list yet?
It hasn't been.
It has not been. Okay.
Yeah, I will say like one thing that like it is probably like about as good as they do for like faithfully recreating it, like the kind of the feel of the gameplay. With a more like modern design conventions. That said, it does like miss out some of like the jank of the original, where there's like so many like weird ways you can like manipulate the environment to like get out of the level, get around things, just do weird shit that's like maybe not super intended. This one it does feel a little bit more streamlined and kind of I guess professional, which in some ways makes sense, but yeah, it does miss some of the janky charm of the original. But yeah, anyway, any final thoughts?
I'm thinking about what an average day in LA is. It's got to be GTA. Like I'm trying to think of other things that would be like humorously named average day in LA. Like I don't know, Saints Row. I don't think any of those took place in LA. I don't know if you've even played Saints Row.
I think Saints Row takes place in Detroit, or not Detroit, but in Michigan.
Detroit Become Human.
Is that your answer? Detroit Become Human?
No, no, I don't think it's Detroit Become Human for average day. No, my guess is GTA, man. I said it.
Right, what about you?
It was GTA.
What's your guess?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm saying GTA 2, man.
Okay. GTA 2, 3, 2,
No,
1.
no. Oh, okay. Wait.
It is, yeah.
Yes,
You are right. It
we
is
did
GTA
it.
5.
We did it.
GTA 5, I mean, I think it was a lot better than GTA 4. The cars felt a lot better. The shooting felt a lot better. Having some amount of regenerating health made it easier to actually just like there's less annoying upkeep. It trimmed out a lot of the annoying "Hey cousin, do you want to go bowling" type things. Which I mean, I feel like that was a little bit over criticized in GTA 4. It wasn't actually that bad, but I think you can actually like turn off your phone or something with it. So I think there's like a way to disable it. But that's like it did just like clean up a lot of the things that were like kind of annoying about GTA 4, which I never really got that into GTA 4. And I can't even remember. Did GTA 4 even have like a mission restart button? I know this game had it. Like I know some of the older games didn't have it. I forgot which game they added it in. But yeah, just a lot of extra kind of like modern conveniences of this game made it a lot better, a lot more fun to just mess around in. Yeah, and like I said, like with the kind of the redesigned like car physics, just made it a lot easier. Just like kind of fuck around and drive around. It wasn't trying too hard to be. I don't know. It just had like more of an arcadey feel that made it easier to just do your own kind of like shenanigans and drive around, get into trouble, that kind of thing. I also really like the city design. So like it had pretty good variation between like the urban areas and LA as well as kind of the countryside, kind of the smaller towns on the outskirts, kind of the Sandy Shores area, the trailer park where Trevor is and all that. I think overall it is one of the better designed cities as far as like open world crime games. Aside from that, I think there's the characters pretty good, pretty funny. I think Trevor's a hilarious character. It's like pretty much everything he does, everything he says. I get why a lot of people hate him because I mean, His first scene, he like fucking murders one of the protagonists from the previous from GTA 4. It's like straight up like kills Johnny in the first like 2 minutes or something like that. So I definitely understand why people don't like him, as well as the fact he's just like fucking evil. That's it. Like I do like there is some depth to his character. Like while he is like a evil psychopath, he does like actually legitimately. He actually is like loyal to his friends in
So
spite
who
of
did
like
you
all
kill?
that. I didn't kill either of them. You don't have to. You can choose.
No,
to
yeah,
save
but who
them.
did so who did you kill out of the? You have to kill one of the.
You can just pick.
Oh, wait, you don't have to kill any of
You
them.
don't have to kill any of them. If you want to, you can, but you don't
Are there
have to.
4 endings? I thought there were.
There's 3 endings. There's one where you kill Trevor, one where you kill Michael, and one where you kill neither.
Oh, okay.
That said, I do feel like the one where you kill neither, that the mission is the most fun. That said, it's also like the least interesting from a story perspective. The one where you kill Trevor is like kind of disturbing, and the one where you kill Michael is also like kind of interesting in its own way. Where Trevor, like if you kill Trevor, then Michael teams up with you to kill him. But if you kill Michael, Trevor refuses to help you and tells you to fuck off. But yeah, I mean, from like a gameplay perspective, the Death Wish one where you kill neither of them is probably the more exciting one, at least from just like pure like gameplay perspective.
I see.
And yeah, from a story perspective, it's definitely the least impactful though, and it kind of felt like it's a good like continuation point if the game actually continued on and had like DLC afterwards, but they ended up like canceling all that shit for like GT Online bullshit. Yeah, kind of a wasted opportunity. That's kind of the other thing. It's like I kind of wish there was more, but because of like all the GTA Online success, that was probably even more successful than they expected. They a lot of the plans for like the single player DLC got kind of cut, so that's pretty disappointing. Because I also think the story itself, like jumping off point for like some more like additional entertaining stories in the universe, but the actual ending and story itself was like very underwhelming. It didn't really feel. It just kind of felt like a bunch of things happened and then it ended. It didn't really feel like it had like a real good build up to the climax. Like yeah, there's kind of the confrontation between like Michael and Trevor, but even then, it doesn't really feel like it delivered that hard. So I don't know. But yeah, like I said, like gameplay wise, is just a good GTA game. It's a fun game to just kind of pass around the controller, hang out with people, take turns, seeing what other people get up to. I remember like waiting between classes in high school, just go to every other people's house and play this for a little bit, then go back to school. And some of the missions all really stand out. Like I think I do wish there were more heist missions, like proper heist missions. I think the jewelry store heist was I was really excited to do more of that, but really it didn't really pay off as much. Like there's only like 6 heists, and I don't know, some of them were kind of underwhelming. So I really wish there's more like the jewelry store heist. I also really like the one where Trevor and Lamar team up. That one was really funny, just seeing their interactions. And like I said, I think gameplay wise, the final mission is pretty fun. It's a good climax in that sense. It's just like kind of the payoff at the end is kind of underwhelming. I also say some of the just like seeing also like the videos people create like even years later, just like different kind of stunts people get up to, just like weird mods, different shit posts people make. Still really fun to watch years later. And also I think the soundtrack had a lot of good picks as well as but I think my favorite one was the one in one of the early trailers with Ogden's Nut Gun Flake. I forgot what that might be the track name. And yeah, that song's great. I listened to the whole album by the Small Faces, and it's a really good one. Really good album for tripping on. Yeah, GTA 5. It's a great Grand Theft Auto game. It's kind of crazy. It's been like what 13 years at this point since the last GTA game. Like it doesn't feel like it's been that long, but I guess it has been. It's crazy.
That's because you're Unk Buddy.
Like it's crazy to think that like in the amount of time that's passed since GTA 5, they had I'm trying to think of all the other GTA games that came out between then. There was, San Andreas, GTA 4, GTA 4, Lost and the Damned, Ballad of Gay Tony, Chinatown Wars, Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, GTA 3. I can't remember if I said San Andreas and Vice City, but there's like 7, 8, 9, 10 games. So like there's probably a couple other spin-offs I'm not thinking of at the moment. But, like all those came out since the last GTA's come out, or all those or in the amount of time like between GTA 6 and GTA 5, like all those games that came out between like GTA, I think like 2013 when this came out, and like it's like 13 years would be like 2000 or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, GTA 6, I know it's got a lot of hype, but Rockstar has delivered pretty much every time, so still looking forward to it. Thoughts?
Oh.
No
Not
thoughts?
really.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, not much.
GTA 5, good game. A controversial opinion. What do you think? What's your prediction for the next? Oh shit! What's your prediction for the next map?
What could it be, Rico? I don't know.
All right, I'll give you a hint. It is Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Can't believe it.
At the time,
Fish
the
forward.
like I know like the unlock system's like pretty standard in games now, but at the time it was like totally new. Other games hadn't really like had that kind of similar unlock system. Kind of rewarded for like all the challenges, the prestige mode, unlocking the guns, unlocking the perks, all that. Unlocking the different skins by doing challenges and that kind of thing, getting the golden guns, all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, all that stuff was like pretty new at the time. Just really made the whole like multiplayer really addictive. But like of course, the multiplayer wouldn't have been addictive if it wasn't good gameplay, and it did have great gameplay, and especially the map design really stood out. I mean, I tried to like think of like what's the worst map in COD 4, and I think like Wetwork might be my least favorite one, because it's like kind of dark and kind of boring, honestly. But even Wetwork is like a fine map. It's like an average map. There aren't really like any real like stinker maps I can think of in the base game. Like Shipment, obviously classic. Crash is great. Bacon, Overgrown, Bog, Block, Showdown, Downpour, Pipeline. All ones I really like. There's a couple other ones that, maybe weren't as good, but like even those are like still above average maps. I think like I said, Wetwork I think is like the weakest one, and it's still like a pretty good map all in all. And of course, like that's just at the multiplayer, but the single player campaign was also great. Unreal downsides, like on some of the higher difficulties, like the respawning enemies are kind of bullshit. They just don't stop respawning until you like reach a certain like kind of invisible line on the map, which is really annoying. Of course, there's the classic missions. Like, of course, everyone loves the All Gilead Up mission where you do the assassination, and of course, like Mile High Club. Everybody's always it's really fun just like see the speed runs of that, like what people are up to. But yeah, I mean, really, I really like how in later games they kind of took the concept and expanded it with kind of like the Spec Ops style missions. Kind of like the really short, like fast-paced arcadey missions like this one. And yeah, I think and of course there's also like the famous nuke scene, which was really shocking at the time. Just like, yeah, your player character just fucking dies. It's like, yep, that's it. Yeah, it does kind of suck. This game's kind of hard to play at this point because there's like weird security things with on the PC version. So there's a bunch of like security vulnerabilities where you can just get a fucking virus by playing the game. It's not safe. So
Like single
that kind of
player or
sucks.
multiplayer?
Like on multiplayer, like if you play like in a multiplayer lobby, you're like putting yourself
Oh,
at
yeah.
risk. So that kind of sucks. So because I'd really like to play it still, and I don't want to buy the new remake because yeah, fuck Activision and all that shit. Yeah, thoughts?
Has Modern Warfare 2 been listed yet?
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, I think it's probably going to be
Hmm.
listed because Modern Warfare 2 was like I think widely considered just like an improvement over COD 4, and a lot of your main concern about infinitely spawning enemies was removed. So
Yeah. So what's your prediction for number 47?
Agent 47. It's probably just like what happened in 1887. Red Dead.
Where did you take Red Dead?
Well, but he already did that.
Red Dead 2.
He didn't play
Yeah, I
it.
haven't played Red Dead 2 yet. I haven't. I just haven't got around to playing it.
1887.
With
Bro,
an
I don't
S at the end.
know
It's plural.
what the hell went down in the 1887s.
What happened in 1887?
What is same lineage as the two above, man? Above in which way?
As in like Fish 4 in 1887s.
Okay, it's like okay, so it's some sort of like fucking
Gun game?
gun game, I assume, based off of 46. But
Is there a COD 1887?
I'll give you
Is there,
10 seconds to decide.
I don't know,
I'm
fucking.
Yeah, what?
Have you done World at War?
Yeah, we did World at War, which was also
Okay.
not in 1887.
No, I'm aware it wasn't in 1887, but they did have a gun that was from like the 1800s in it because for some reason the U.S. military didn't update their fucking weaponry forever. That was interesting. I don't know. What's the Winchester 1887? What do you think that was used in? What game can you name that it was used in?
Dude, I don't know any game. Wait, what was that? No, but that was. I don't know any game like that.
I got 8 seconds to make a guess.
Fuck it.
It's like a crazy
It's a different COD. What other CODs haven't been listed yet?
I'm gonna say with COD.
Yeah.
Which one though? There's so many.
Yeah,
1887.
Look, there's 26 CODs, man. You think it's I can like list one off the dome like that?
Just pick one. Just pick any COD.
Fucking COD 2.
Okay, Rex, what do you think? What's your COD guess?
No, I know. Yeah,
Well,
sure. Continue.
Wait, which ones have been listed?
World at War and Call of Duty 4.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the one.
COD 1. All right, 3, 2.
What if it's like
1.
Battlefield or something? But like I don't know.
Nope, it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Oh my god.
Right,
What
at
the
least
fuck
we
is
still won.
1887? What the fuck is 1887?
The model 1887 shotguns were insanely overpowered for a while in this game.
Oh, were Winchester were the Winchester ones?
Yeah, they
okay.
yeah, like you could dual wield them and shoot someone from like super long range. It was kind of crazy.
Okay.
And it just one shot people. So, and people would just like run around with like all the speed perks, like run around a corner instantly, pull up the gun and just one shot you, and there's like nothing you could do about it until it got nerfed. Yeah, of course. Back then I was really into like the COD commentaries. I tried to make my own COD commentaries. I submitted them to Machinima Respawn. They did not accept them. And it's kind of funny to see like what some of those people are up to now, like Wings of Redemption. He's an interesting character still. There's like hour-long documentaries about his rise and fall. But yeah, I mean, I think Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer is a lot less balanced than COD 4. Like COD 4, balance wasn't perfect. Of course, like the MP5 was kind of OP. M16 was way too good, but it was like not as crazy. And they just like put so much like weird shit in Modern Warfare 2, like all these like pro versions of the perks that had like more drastic effects. Like the ump was crazy. The commando, just like the knife range is insane. I think like I said, the model 1887s were broken for a while. Like a lot of the shotgun secondaries were like way too good for a secondary. Of course, like the grenade launcher was way broken in this one. Yeah, there's just like so much like just busted stuff in this game. It was kind of crazy, but it's still like kind of fun looking back at it. Like, cause right now, like I don't know, it just feels like games are a lot more sanitized now. And this was, I don't know, definitely kind of like the Wild West. It felt like, yeah. I mean, so like there's definitely times where it was frustrating with like all the random bullshit, but it was kind of fun in its own way. And as far as like kind of like a semi-casual game, I think it did a good job of just like giving you like ways to like stay engaged, just enjoy like the different kind of combinations of builds you could make. I will say like the maps were weaker in Modern Warfare 2. Like I said, in COD 4 there weren't really any bad maps. Like all of them were like at least decent. This one there are definitely some garbage ones. Like I fucking hated Estate. Wasteland was good on for some game modes, but like for some game modes like Freefall is like way too big. It's definitely a little bit more hit and miss on the maps, but some of the good maps. I love Terminal. Rust is the classic 1v1 me map. I don't know. So like there were good ones. There's just like also some really bad ones. The campaign was great as well. I don't think it was as good as COD 4. I think COD 4 was a little bit more shocking. You had like the nuke scene, like the AC-130 scene that everybody copied for like years and years after. Yeah, the sniper mission, like I mentioned, everybody once again, like I said, copied years and years after. The campaigns, like I know it did have like some famous scenes like the airport massacre and stuff like that, but yeah, it just wasn't as good as the original one. And the story went a little bit more like Michael Bay, which I mean, sure, COD 4 was kind of, but like even more so for this one. And like it doesn't really hold up to much scrutiny if you really think about it. Like the inciting incident in the airport like doesn't really make much sense why they'd be able to successfully blame that on the US. I mean, I get it. It's like a action movie kind of plot. Not supposed to think about it too much, but yeah, it wasn't super convincing, to be honest. So had some fun set pieces. Still was a fun campaign, and like I said, or like you said earlier, like they didn't have as much annoying bullshit with like the endlessly respawning enemies. Didn't have as much grenade spam as World at War, so was a little bit more like balanced and like kind of cleaned up and polished in that regard. But just not quite as memorable as the other two, as the other games. I think. I do think the soundtrack was really great. Some of it was written by Hans Zimmer, and yeah, I think like all the main themes, like for the Rangers or Task Force 141, both had really memorable themes. Spetsnaz theme was also really good, and it's kind of a shame he didn't write more of the songs for the game, but I think they hold up really well. You know what I really like to see, since I've been watching a lot of figure skating lately, a lot of skaters skate a lot of Hans Zimmer soundtracks, because a lot of soundtracks are just really well suited for skating. I'd love to see someone skate to the Modern Warfare 2 soundtrack by Hans Zimmer. I would instantly be a fan,
What if it was a Russian?
even if they were a Russian.
Whoa.
Look, I don't hate the Russians.
Whoa.
I just hate the Russian Federation. Like, I don't have anything against like the Russian skaters themselves. Like, I'm fine with them for the most part. Aside from like the ones that are like support war criminals, like the fraudulent Adelina Sotnikova, fucking fraud, and huge fan of the war criminal Vlad, with her parading out around her fake gold medal as if she earned that shit, using it to spread war propaganda. How fucking pathetic is that?
I can't believe it.
That said, I do like a lot of Russian skaters. Like I like Evgenia. I think Trusova is impressive, even though I think she was a bit overscored. I think fucking what's her face? Trubakova is great. So it's not like I don't like Russian skaters. It's just the Federation has some.
All right, okay.
unfair-
I'll be honest. This was meant to be a throwaway comment that was kind of funny. You've been explaining yourself for far too long.
But the point is, I don't have anything against the Russian Federation. Or I do have something against the Russian Federation, just not against all the individuals. Anyway, yeah, Hans Zimmer soundtrack is really good. Moving on.
I can't believe it's if the next one's not COD 3, then like what's not 3, but like Modern Warfare 3, then like
Is there a Modern Warfare 3?
There is a Modern Warfare 3.
Do I have
But
to be? Otherwise,
otherwise he's just like but the thing is that he's already lied before. There's nothing stopping him
That's
from
true.
just being like, oh yeah, it's the same lineage, but I didn't say it was the same. So whatever, it's Modern Warfare 3, and then if it's not, then whatever, we got trolled.
All right, 3, 2, 1. It is Apex Legends.
Yeah, fuck you.
Why you say fuck me for? This was a legitimate hint. It's made by the same developers. Like when they broke off to Respawn Entertainment. This is like one of the.
Why would we know that?
Yeah. All right, so COD, we have a hint for COD. We have a hint for Shooter 1. Then the next game we have a hint for Shooter 2, and the hint for the third hint for the third game is, oh yeah, it's similar to the last two. Wow, one would expect it to be Shooter 3, or at least like fucking like Black Ops or something. But no, you're right. Yeah, it's fucking Fortnite, man.
I said it's in the same lineage, not the same series. I think that would imply that.
And as we know, your phrasing in your hints is always 100% accurate.
Anyway, look, I'm just saying. It was pretty common knowledge that this was made by the developers of COD. It comes from the Modern Warfare lineage. It was really is well publicized when it happened, when they broke off to Respawn Entertainment. Then of course they made Titanfall, and then of course Apex comes from Titanfall, so on and so forth. So you could have known it.
Not with that hint. Fuck you.
Yeah. Anyway, Apex Legends. I think it is the only BR game I like. I think it just has like by far the best gunplay of any BR game. It actually rewards good aiming. I feel like with a lot of the BR games, it's more about just whoever shoots first. And Apex actually does give you a chance to really like express skill, both in kind of like the aiming and the movement. The optimization was pretty bad. Like performance-wise, it didn't run that well. That's not too surprising. That's most BR games, to be honest. And I just really like playing Pathfinder too. Just this grapple hook was a lot of fun. A lot of fun things you could do with it, and fun ways like make plays with it. And then they kind of nerfed him, and that kind of like reduced my interest in the game a lot. Like everybody got nerfed, which not to say it wasn't deserved. It was deserved, but it definitely made the game a lot less fun. And yeah, I just remember playing this a lot with Ali and Jimmy during COVID. Yeah, it's just a good BR game. Just the gameplay, mainly the gunplay, feels good. Especially like the wingman feels great. The Peacekeeper feels great. A lot of SMGs. I like that they had fixed spray patterns pretty much when you aim down sights, so you actually could there was like skill for like learning to control each individual spray pattern. Shotguns were great. Yeah, I think Apex, pretty good game. Thoughts? Oh, and also like the new maps kind of suck. Like I like the first two maps, World's Edge and King's Canyon. All the ones since that have just been bad. That's why I don't really play it anymore. Yeah, thoughts?
Have you played Fortnite?
I played one game of Fortnite. I won, and then I never played it again.
You played against bots and won.
But I did win.
Most people win against bots.
Hey, I got my win. Undefeated Fortnite player. Yeah. Any other thoughts on Apex?
No.
All right. So back to the start. What do you think number 45 is?
It's oh wow! It could be League of Legends, but fuck you.
So if you guess League of Legends,
Yes, I guess it's
Okay.
fucking League of Legends.
Alright, Rex, what's your guess?
Okay, but was he even playing a league back then?
Yes,
He was.
yeah. He also
Well,
played
okay.
League. He played League before then as well.
How much was like? What was he doing?
Well, also, this is like I vaguely remember in like when he released 97 through like 96 to 93. I asked him, "Oh, so it's like League of Legends like in the top 10?" And he was like, "No, like I actually like made this list before I started playing League too much. So like if I remade it, League would be higher. But like right now, League is
Oh,
isn't-
he's been
isn't.
exposed.
So I vaguely remember that conversation. I don't. So I think it's actually League, but
Must be league, Giblet,
Alright, let's see if it's League.
or it's a troll game.
3, 2, 1. Yep, it's League of Legends. Yeah. I mean, I played this when I was like 12, like before even season 1 started. I remember playing like Blitzkrieg was my first character. I didn't understand anything.
you're just like Pudge. You were just a Pudge player.
Yeah, no, except I didn't hook people there. I just like hitting minions. I was like, dude, I'm doing so much. Look how many minions I've killed. I hadn't even killed that many minions because I didn't know I was supposed to last hit them. There's I remember one game where I played Silent. I was like, dude, wait, I can lifesteal so I can kill jungle camps. Think of how many more minions I could kill. So I went to the jungle and just killed jungle camps the entire game. And the other team didn't have a jungle.
You really are just an AM player, man.
And the enemy team didn't have a jungler either because they're also like this is like before like junglers were standard. So I had access to both jungles. I just like went through like all 4 jungle quadrants, just killing the jungle camps the entire time while my base was being destroyed. I don't think I interacted with a single player. I didn't realize you're supposed to kill players. I thought like killing champions was something. It's like when you're really advanced, you can kill champions, but I didn't realize you're expected to kill champions in this game. So that was my first experience with League. After that, after like a year later, some people I played TF2 with were playing some leagues. I played with them, and they yelled at me because I was really bad. Didn't understand what was going on. I was playing Shin. But after that, I started playing for a couple years through season 1, season 2. I started out pretty bad. I was like 900 elo, which is like kind of dookie dog shit. I finished season 1 at like 1252, which is like okay. It's like top 25%. And then in season 2, I got up to like 15, 20, 15, 30 or something like that, which is like top 10-ish%. So it's like decent, but not like crazy good. Yeah, I think, if I really understood like the game better back then and really had like a better attitude, like, I understand now like what it takes to like improve at the game now that I've learned from some of Coach Curtis's content. I think, yeah, and now that I've like played League and like learned more like how to get better at the game and like put those lessons into practice, I think I like would definitely like have a better attitude and would have enjoyed the game even more back then. But yeah, at the time, it was definitely like not in the right mindset to really like understand like how to get better. So that made it probably less fun than it could have been, but it was still like a pretty good game. It just wasn't a great game. I think the characters back then, especially, were like a lot more homogenized. The gameplay is like a lot more one-dimensional, or less objectives. People just weren't as good at the game. I don't think it was a very well-designed game back then. I think there's a lot of things I don't like about the game today, sure, but I think the game today is like a lot better designed than it was back then, especially a lot of the champions. Even though I do miss some like the bullshit simple designs like Old Akali, I do definitely understand like why like the newer designs are probably like better for the game. So yeah, League of Legends, based on like when I played it back then, it was a good game, just wasn't a great game. I mean, it was a good enough game. Like I said, I played it for like several years. It's like I definitely liked playing it, just not just wasn't my favorite game of all time. What do you think?
I called it.
Yep, you're right.
That's all that matters. He called it.
All right. On to number what's the next one?
Dude, we're
Oh,
cooking today,
Number
man.
44.
Storm's coming though. What the? Like, and did this guy play Hero of the Storm? Is that a game you played?
I think I did play it
Look, I don't like
like
that
once or
answer.
twice. Like I might have played like 1 or 2 games just get like a new diva skin for Overwatch. I
Storm's
think that's about
coming.
it though.
Like, what is a Storm game that this man has played? Like that? Surely that's not like a Sonic character. Storm the Hedgehog.
Is that a character?
No, I don't think so.
Heroes of the Storm. Lock it in.
All right.
Bro, he always said he only played like 2 games of it.
Maybe I really like those 2 games. Maybe I won both of them.
I don't know.
I'll slowly scroll through. So, to you to decide. 3, 2, 1. It's fucking Dota 2, man. Come on.
Rico.
You should have known that
Dude.
one.
Dude, I thought about it, but I was like, dude, why would he call it like storms approaching? That has nothing. Like, that's not even storm. What does approaching have to do with storms?
That's one of his lines. He's like, "Storms are coming." It's just a thing he says, and also I figured you could have known that one because, like, you know that Stormstream is like my main character. I feel like that one was. I feel like that one was gettable.
It just sounded like it was. I don't know. I don't know the line, first of all, and second of all, okay, if I knew the line, sure, but like because I didn't know the line, I was just like, I don't fucking know. Like it's like the thought crossed my mind, but I was like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, a softball compared to some of the old ones. But anyway, yeah, like at the time when Dota 2 came out, when I was playing this when I was like 15. This is like probably like 2011, 2012, 2013, something like that. I'm trying to think when it came out. I want to say like 2012. Yeah, it's like 11 to 13, somewhere around there. But yeah, when it came out, it was just a lot more polished than League of Legends was. The graphics were better. You know, the menus had more polish. I mean, they still do now, even. But you know, they had like replay system actually built into the game. Had like testing tools. Had way more voice lines. You know, little details like that. Back then, most of the characters had like maybe a minute of voice content. In Dota, you had like 5 to 10 minutes for each character. Like the different character interactions, like the spectating system was better. Just everything about it just felt way more polished than League of Legends. Even though the game definitely like felt more old school, like everything around it like felt just way cleaner and better. And you know, I mean, League of Legends actually does have a lot of these things now, but there's still like some things it's like definitely missing today. Even the practice tool in League of Legends is like still far inferior to the one in Dota, for example. Yeah, I mean, Dota 2 is just like I kind of moved on from playing League, wanted something a little bit different. And Dota 2 was just I mean, the heroes felt way more distinct than the heroes in League. The game was just like more interesting to watch from a competitive standpoint. As I remember, like watching Navi for the first 3 years they were active and seeing like how well they did at like each international, all the like the crazy strats they did with pulling out like the pudge here and there, pulling out like the wisp, the pudge combos, that kind of thing. I remember was it Whisper Pud and Pudge or yeah, I think it's Wisp and Pudge. And just like all the like the crazy series, like the series they had with Alliance, TI3 final. And yeah, I mean just like the heroes I played were also like just really fun, like Invoker, just really unique experience. You can't really get that anywhere else. Even like the newer characters like Hui and Lol, like he's fun, but he's like his skills are like a lot more homogenous than Invoker's. Invoker's just like so much like insane shit. Of course, like Swarm Spirit's also just super fun, like fast paced hero to play. And yeah, Dota 2, good game.
Dude, who's that creep on the right though?
Oh, that's Shadow Shaman. That's what I'm playing in this video. This is actually my
Oh, I
gameplay right here.
see.
But yeah, also
Show?
yeah, the show's not good. It's like a bad show, but it is like amusing. The ways they like incorporate the lore into it. Like when I say it's a good show, no, but like is it kind of funny sometimes? Yes. Of course, like the show gave us Marcy. That's great. It also had the scene where Invoker invoked all over them. That was pretty cool.
That was beast mode.
Let's see. Invoker's daughter was cute. And there's a couple like cosmetics inspired by the show. They're kind of okay. And yeah, that's about it. It's still better than Arcane somehow. Because Arcane started out really good and then just fucking shit the bed in season 2. Dota 2 show was consistently underwhelming, but got slightly better over time. So, you know, we had the last
Valve
left
wins
there.
again by doing nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, based on like, you know, I definitely have played League more recently. So if I remade this list based on, you know, the last like 4 or 5 years, then yeah, I'd probably like put League a bit higher than Dota 2. But based on when I made this list, I think Dota 2 is a little bit better than League. Yeah, so that's Dota 2. Any thoughts on that one?
None.
No thoughts?
Yeah, it's pretty
Can't believe you have
cool.
can't believe you have no thoughts on Dota 2, the game you
I
talk
love
about every
Dota.
day.
I mean, what thoughts could I have? I love the game. You just like were like, oh yeah, and by the way, I don't like it. I would put it lower.
Well, I didn't say I'd put it lower necessarily, just like put League higher. Yeah, I guess like I mean,
Okay.
maybe I would put it. I guess I would put it a bit lower
Like surely
because
you
I'd
would
have,
put it lower.
I mean, I guess I would have to put it
Yeah.
lower because I moved something above it. So yeah, I guess
I mean,
technically yeah, but
like probably
not-
Balatro would probably be above it. No.
yeah, it might be. Yeah. So I guess it would move down, but you know, for games I haven't played in like a decade, I feel like that's pretty respectable. All right, what do you think Purple Car is?
Dude, I have no clue what a purple car is.
Just name anything you think that has a purple car, I guess.
Anything with a purple car? I don't like Batman did not have a purple car, right? Like that's a black
Batmobile's
car.
black, yeah.
What is a purple car?
This one is
Trying to think of
this one's very
it.
unabstract,
Yeah.
honestly. This one is very self-descriptive of what is in the game.
Thanos car.
All right.
Thanos? What the?
All right, lock it in. Thanos car, you got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Papa enters the race.
What? I don't think either of us even know this exists.
I mean, yeah, that's up to you, man. But yeah, this is probably the first game I remember. I guess I forgot to put how old I was when I played this one. I was probably like, I don't even really know. I was probably like 3, 4, 5, something like that. Like probably like less than, probably like 6 or less. But yeah, it's probably the first game I remember finishing. I remember playing through with my, you know, the old Windows 98 computer, old CRT computer. I even had a Putt-Putt t-shirt. And yeah, the whole game, it's like point-and-click adventure about getting ready for a race. So you just go around doing random shit. Yeah, there's a lot of little details about the pickup as you go. I think you can like pick your color. The big payoff is like when you get to the end, you actually do get to like play a racing mini game, which you know, it's pretty simplistic, but it was kind of cool to see like all the work you put into it actually like culminates in like getting to go to the big race. Yeah, I mean it's just a really good point and click adventure game, you know, for kids. Like I said, I was like probably like 4 or 5 when I played this, and it's probably like the first game I actually finished all the way through. Yeah, I actually replayed it like a couple years ago just because I was curious. And it's like, you know, for like a kids game from like the 90s, you know, it's not bad. Like it's definitely like way simplistic. Believe it or not, a 20-something-year-old college graduate can in fact beat a game made for children with relative ease. But you know, even though I guess it's mostly just like a nostalgia playthrough, it was still enjoyable. So yeah, Papa enters the race. Very meaningful to me. It's like one of the few games I remember like playing through with my dad. I think we played, you know, played a couple of the Putt-Putt games, some of the other like point-and-click humongous entertainment games. But yeah, Putt-Putt enters the race. I think by far the best one because I thought, well, under the race, it's pretty cool. I'd like to enter the race. You entered the race, and it's like, yeah. So what do you think? Final thoughts?
Purple car is not a real hint. You like that was like made up.
Okay, but like I could have given you any hint, and you would have never got it. Putt-Putt is actually
Sure.
a quite famous
Oh,
like
okay.
icon of like early like late 90s, early 2000s children's entertainment. So that one like you feasibly could have heard of. I think this one's just before your time. Actually, it literally was before your time. I'm pretty sure this game might have been released before you were born.
Unlucky.
So yeah, you born at a different time, man. Sorry, but
I
yeah,
guess so.
Wow.
that's wraps up our presentation for today. What are your final thoughts?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, what's a question?
So, we went 50 to 43, right? So why didn't we go to 40?
I just felt like I'd have a lot to say about these, so I just want to give myself more time to talk without stretching on for too long, you know?
I see.
And I also, yeah, I had some video content, so I figured that might take a little bit longer. But yeah, that was, you got some of them, I think. You got League of Legends at least. You got COD 4. You almost got Modern Warfare 2. Actually, you didn't get many of them. You only got like one of them. But, you know.
So I'm counting series guess as a win.
Yeah, I mean, that's close enough. I'll give you that one. But yeah, what do you, are there any of these games stand out to you? It's like, yeah, you know, I want to give that one a try.
The standout. Let me
Well,
see.
I will play Dota.
Well, hot take. What about
Yeah.
you, Mr. Raptor?
Let's scroll through them. Let me see. I don't know. I mean, out of these, I think, I haven't played in GTA 5 yet, so maybe one day I'll play through the story.
You might have it
probably
for
not.
free already, because it was on Epic Games for a while. For a little bit, there was like a giveaway, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I might have it there. I might check this one out.
Yeah, you can also play it on my Steam library, because I think I have it on Steam.
True.
Yeah, anyway, thank you for coming to our presentation today. GG.